Hey everyone, welcome back to Land of the Wombats. Today we're going to show you what we do to use coffee grounds as a fertilizer for the property. Coffee grounds is a great soil additive, but you can't use it just by itself because it throws the soil out of balance. One of the things, if you want a healthy, well-fed, good looking wombat, basically you need to feed the soil because the plants will actually just grow better. They'll be more minerally rich, and you'll have happier wombats. For about 15 years I've been bringing back coffee grounds, and you can see some of them spread around here, and it's usually about maybe somewhere between about 60 and 70 kilos a week or a fortnight of coffee grounds. And you can't just use coffee grounds on its own because it will throw the soil minerals out of balance. So you actually need to add agricultural lime, which is otherwise known as garden lime, and blood and bone. The garden lime adds calcium, the blood and bone adds phosphorus. So it's a really good mix then for your plants. So I collect coffee grounds from a cafe in Melbourne, and I've been doing that for 15 years, and every fortnight we end up with like a couple of bins in the car with a couple of bags of coffee grounds. These are so easy to mix up. Just pour it into the Power Wheelbarrows tray and put that to the side. You need a Kelpie for this work. She's a happy girl. She's well fed too. So you just mix that in. And I generally do this in 2 stages, about half each. So that's that's about a week's worth of coffee grounds for a busy cafe in Melbourne. Then I add in blood and bone. Not too particular about how much I chuck in. Some I imagine purists want to add a particular amount in, but I'll just add in whatever I feel like. And that's garden lime. So generally, probably with the garden lime, I generally add about half the bag, and with the blood and bone, it's about a quarter of the bag. To mix it around, it's as simple as just getting it in, getting your shovel in there, and just turning it over. And eventually it'll start looking like that, which is like a sort of a sandy sort of coffee look. And it's a good use of a waste product because otherwise all these coffee grounds end up in landfill. So the cafe is happy for me to take them because otherwise, being a commercial premises, they have to pay to get rid of coffee grounds. But seriously, you can't use them if you don't add the other minerals in there as well. Probably if you're just doing a one-off application, it'd be probably fine. But if you're doing 15 years worth of it, it's probably not good. The plants won't grow. Doesn't take too much effort to mix it up, and that looks like that now. And it's ready to go and distribute. Yum! Blood and bone. Delicious, isn't it? Ooh, you know you want it. Good girl. You always need a trusty Kelpie assistance when you're working. She's a good girl. Yeah, we've probably brought back about 30 to 40,000 kilos of this stuff over 15 years. It sounds like a lot, but actually it doesn't go as far as you think, and you'd think the place smells of coffee, but it doesn't. One of the good things about mixing blood and bone and coffee together is that, as you can see, dogs like blood and bone. Probably a bad thing for them to eat, and it disguises the smell of it. So yeah, good for the plants, good to keep the dogs out of the blood and bone, and you know, everyone wins. Anyway, thanks very much for watching.